Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening to everybody on the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis once again coming at you with another live stream video, coming at you with another heavy hitter banger with yet another video. Shout out to the LSN Mob Squad up in here. You already know how I do. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure that you guys are sharing this on your social media outlets and on Reddit. I truly appreciate it. Tonight's episode, shout out to Tyree, shout out to G Money for being the first couple of people in here. Again, make sure to smash the like, share this on your social media. We're doing a three-headed monster smackdown between three of the best small forwards in the game. KD, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shout out to Joel Hayward up in the building. Shout out to G Money and shout out to Tyree already. Shout out to Weiss. Let's go. Estoy bien, mi amigo. That's right. I'm all good, my man. How was everything with you guys? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get the people up in here. All right. The Durantula versus Claw versus Greek Freak. Let's go. Slim Reaper, Trey 5. Shout out to Winetta in the building. What is up? Shout out to you guys already up in here, man. Yeah, are y'all ready for the SmackDown? Let me know. And again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Continue to put the like on this. Let me put the players up in here. Let's go. I know we got NBA, and then I gotta change that. Man, we got to about to put the Claw. We had to put Giannis up in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Caden. Shout out to Tyrese. So once again, we were right. The thing is, I knew it. I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm not even gonna bother. Again, oh, shout out to Caden in the building, and make sure y'all go subscribe to Caden's channel, and show him some love. Congratulations to you, Caden, for surpassing 300 subscribers. Keep up the great work. That's what I meant. Keep up the great with the content. I wish we would. Okay, when G Money, we're not getting into that, man. We're not getting into that, so don't even start the Raptors Warriors war. Don't even start it. We're not getting into that again. Good question, Weiss. Good question. There's been a lot of rumors talking about both him and Kyrie possibly coming back and playing. But I don't know. The thing is, I don't think he should. But with the way that some of these players can be sneaky, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened, though. Shout out to Ryan Powers in the building. Kawhi, he says he got Giannis locked up. Yeah, but we're not getting into matchups. We're just doing matchups in terms of who is the better overall player, in opinion. Shout out to Layla, like number 7. Tyree says, also, did y'all hear Rachel Nichols on her MVP case? Oh, I've been heard that. I mean, she made it to the point. She mentioned Kobe's death, for God's sakes. This was a while ago. That was when she interviewed Draymond on the jump. So I'm not going to listen to that. KD's Achilles injury happened at age 31, actually. But you're close. I will say what I agree with you is it happened in his 30s. I do agree with that. Let's go, everybody, man. Hopefully we get some new subscribers up in here. The three of the best forwards in basketball. The Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Claw, Kawhi Leonard. The Durantula Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant. Mr. Kevin, you know who I am, Durant? Let's go. Shout out to Ryan in the building. He says, what's good? What's good, fam? And he also says the LBJ coalition now recruited the Dominique guy. Yeah, he never makes any sense in his points, so I don't take that guy seriously, to be honest with you. I don't take him serious. And by the end of this SmackDown, I got to talk about Damian Lillard also. That dude is acting more like a snake each and every day I listen to him talk in the last 3 days. I'm going to address Damian Lillard. Well, we got to see how he is. Shout out to Watchful News. Shout out to Weiss once again. Ryan Powers, KD does not rely on his Achilles that heavily. Man, some people just get a little too emotional when it comes to these players, man. It's crazy. I'm about to get to Dame Lillard at the end of this video. Curious cat. Because you know these dudes can't hold me down. Gonna keep grinding. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Make sure you guys are sharing this on your social medias, social media outlets. I want to appreciate everybody coming through in the chat tonight. We got a three-headed monster Smackdown tonight. The Kawaminator, that's how I call him. How he is right in his prime. I mean, they said, yeah, yes, you know, because he's pretty much done. You know, I know what you're thinking. KD should be in a Brooklyn jersey, but these are the thumbnails I looked up online. And Google's very tricky like that. Let me know if you guys are ready for the three-headed monster Smackdown between KD, Kawhi, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. We got 6 people watching in the building. We already got 13 likes. Let's get it. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing wonderful right now. Let's go. Ryan's got KD 1, Kawhi 2, and 3 Giannis Antetokounmpo. Well, that's his order, but we're breaking these guys down by category. Tyree says, yeah, this is the second time I heard the same Lillard bowing down to LBJ. I'm like, where is the self-belief in yourself? Shout out to Layla with the 13 likes on the update. We says, I'm using playoff KD and these 2 players. Shout it out. Let's go, guys, man. I'm appreciating this. I appreciate the love already. Let's go. Let's go. And listen, we're going to try to be objective as possible. We're going to make some fair points. We're going to have fun with this. And then I want to address Damian Lillard's ass when this SmackDown is all over. Because I know a certain network had already put LeBron James as the #1 player in the world. I still say he's top 5, but, you know, currently, I'm not going to disrespect LeBron that he's still a top 5 player. But I don't think he's #1. That's just too much D-riding by the media, if you ask me. Too much D-riding. So I don't know. Some of these guys just can't let go. That like you could tell he's pushing that, and that's why I said that I'm gonna make a video. And for those who keep saying that I have a Jordan bias, I said it already yesterday. No, yesterday? Yeah, 2 days ago. I said it 2 days ago that Michael Jordan and LeBron James are the 2 most protected NBA players in NBA history. I don't care what anybody says. I do not care. Do not care. Shout out to Ron in the building. What's good, man? What's good? What's good? Yeah, that's what he got. He says as of right now. Watch it. He said that's my man. She said that's my man. She said that's my man. I was gonna, but I wasn't sure who was gonna be here. Make sure to stay tuned, guys. I think I'm gonna come with a. I'm definitely gonna come with a NFL trivia. I'm gonna do an NBA trivia really soon. I'm about to start this category and I'm about to get in here. All right, let me know if you guys are ready. Let me know in the chat if you guys are ready. As soon as you let me know we're ready, we can get started with this thing. Yeah, I think KD has hit his ceiling, Ryan. I agree with that. I don't think he could get really honestly any better. Now, can he still play at a high level? Absolutely, but I think he's reached his ceiling. Shout out to Ron. He says, keep doing the work, my brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So now Layla and Juanetta are fighting for the rights of Kawhi Leonard. I'm done. Remember, because he's a fun guy, but there's a whole lot of things you can't really spill. I don't even know where y'all 2 ladies at. Get ready to deal with that. Again, shout out to Joel. Weiss is ready. Watchful News says it's a non-void to me, but as far as winning experience, I got KD and Kawhi 1 year 2, and Giannis eating falafel and playing guitar when he should be working on strategy. Yo, you funny. You funny, Watchful News. But all right, man. Weiss is ready. Let me know if everybody's ready. Everybody, make sure you stay in the chat. Can't go past the chat. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. All right, let's go, man. In other words, what Layla is telling everybody is weird people are cool, right? All right, let's get started. First category, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Getting ready for this Smackdown matchup, and I think it's a good argument for like three players because I think with three forwards, it makes the conversation in terms of in terms of the category, it makes it that more interesting because you might have two players that might be better than one in the category, or they all three might be good, or none of them might be good. So you know, kind of look at this. Okay, obviously. Here we go with the first comparison in the first category. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the best inside scorer between Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Give me your answer and tell me why in the comment section. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. And I definitely think that he will be humble after this injury, Ryan. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hi to everybody. Ryan says the Rock is going to lay the smackdown on all y'all candy asses, says Ryan. Lee says Giannis Antetokounmpo. Layla says, okay, Layla's got Kawhi because she likes weird people. Because remember, they're cool. Joel's got KD. Let me know in the comments section. Ryan, why are you hoping KD don't make the playoffs next year? Why? Do you not like him that much? I gotta know. Why are you hoping KD doesn't make the playoffs next year? Oh no, what I said was is that make your case as to why the player is the best inside scorer you choose. Like G Money just did a great job right here. He says Giannis. Oh, he says he's a KD hater. I know, no, cool. Hey, at least you admit it, because there will be people out here who say that they're objective when it comes to NBA players, and they clearly show hate and bias. I got you. Is it because of what KD did going to Golden State, preventing LeBron from winning championships? I'm thinking that's why, but I could be wrong, but I'm just taking a guess. Because I felt like LeBron thought he was going to be the only player to benefit from all this movement. Because he's talking about player power, but he's been the one that's been going from team to team. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not saying that I'm a fan of what KD did, but hey, I appreciate the honesty, Ryan. Appreciate the honesty. But remember, we're doing inside scoring because if you do mid range, that's more so outside. So we're doing inside scoring. But we'll get to the outside scoring next because that's the next category. But I like what G Money said. He says Giannis uses his strength, toughness, and power to go to the rim. Watchable News says probably the time because Giannis is rim runs. Kawhi has limited range inside, and KD can do it, but his game doesn't require it. I'm not really bypassed that much to KD. Probably the Greek Freak because that's pretty much where he does all his scoring. Okay. 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 Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, share the stream, guys. I say Giannis would not really show an inside game like Kawhi, who was in the Triple H, aka Cerebral Assassin, will show more. Okay. We got 15 likes. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the view count up on the stream. There should be a lot of KD. Okay, Jonathan says Giannis hasn't beaten Kawhi in any way, and KD is coming back from injury, so most likely Kawhi is better. Okay, but we're not judging that right now. We're just doing who's the better inside scorer, but I see what you mean, though. Greek took 3 dribbles to get up full court because of his power. Okay. I think for that first category, I think I'm going to go with Giannis Antetokounmpo. One, because he primarily scores in the paint more than Kawhi and KD does. And on top of that, Kawhi uses his strength And if you really look at his game, he really loves to go inside on the fast break, takes a couple of dribbles. If you look at the half court, he kind of reminds me of LeBron in a sense, and how Giannis plays his game. But he really moves the ball well for somebody who, has the ball in his hands a lot like Giannis. So I'm gonna go with Giannis with inside scoring. Inside, I give it to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay, next category. We're going outside scoring. Who's the better outside scorer between Giannis, KD, and Kawhi? Let me know in the comment section. Who is the better outside scorer between those three? Let me know in the comment section. Damn, I really hate the fact that the stream is like kind of slow. Layla is always having something to eat. It's a salad one day, it's some kind of pizza the other day, and she got crab legs today. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, Weiss has got KD. Oh wait, Ryan says, wait, before anything, let me just check. G Money says KD. Ryan says, I'm saying Kawhi is Triple H and studying the game and seeing the benefits. Got you. I understood. That's why he says Cerebral Assassin. Weiss has got KD. Ron has got KD. Juanetta says KD because he's more consistent. G Money says KD can shoot from everywhere on the court. Joel has got KD. Goddamn. It's looking unanimous right now for Kevin Durant. I mean, to be honest with you, I would even have to go with Kevin Durant just because Kawhi Leonard has just really started to really extend his range the last couple of years with his shooting. So Kevin Durant is the better outside scorer. That man outside scoring Giannis got to put on my. Yo, Watch Williams is a funny dude, man. All right, KD gets the winner for outside scoring. Kawhi, what's going on, man? You could low management even on a matchup between these players, man. I thought you were not scared, bro. Tyrese says KD because of the length and he has better shooting technique with the height of his release. I agree with that. Ryan says outside score KD because he's more efficient on the court, which he can score in just about all his spots. KD has the length to shoot over guys. Kawhi is more of a mid-range player. True. That's true. That is true. And like I said before, Kawhi just started to extend his range. He had just started to extend his range. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're doing a nice little matchup between these three small forwards, three of the best in the NBA. We got 15 likes. We got 10 people watching. Let's continue to get the like and the view counts up. Hopefully, we can get some new subscribers up in here on the Louis Sports Network. Shout out to Chris Paul, Dame Lillard, even though I can't stand you right now, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Russ, and KD. Damn, where's James Harden at? They don't regard him that high? Damn, that's crazy, man. Ah. I could do that, G Money. I could. There's a couple of guys who I'm thinking about. Allen Iverson, Kyrie Irving. In that comparison, I'm thinking about Russell Westbrook and Derrick Rose. I mean, Russ and Dame is a solid one as well. Solid. I thought we was all going to lay off Kawhi and do that. Do it on your guys' time. I'm just messing with Kawhi Leonard, man. I just mentioned it one time. It's all good. I won't mention that again. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. As always, you guys are doing great. I'm about to get into the next category. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just give me 1 second. We get to the next category. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right. Let's see. 16 likes. Kawhi turned the NBA into a part-time job. Uh-oh. I heard that right. Okay, let's go to the next category, ladies and gentlemen. Next category is, who is the better playmaker of the three between KD, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Who is the better playmaker? Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Who is the better playmaker between Giannis, KD, and Kawhi Leonard? Let me know in the comment section. Oh man, look what I done started. That's my fault. All right, everybody leave Kawhi alone. I started a house fire. I need to chill. I take responsibility. So my apologies to Ryan in the chat because I got watchful news going. My bad, y'all. Again, who was the better playmaker between KD, Kawhi, Giannis, Antetokounmpo, Antetokounmpo, Antetokounmpo? Let me know in the comment section. And again, guys, for all new subscribers, make sure you guys like the video, hit the subscribe as you guys come in, and come be a part of this Smackdown between three of the best forwards in the game. If you are a fan of Giannis Antetokounmpo, KD Trey 5, Greek Freak, or my man the Claw, Kawhi Leonard, let me know in the chat. And at the end of each category, I'm going to tally up the points, and I'm going to determine who is the best player by category. And then I'll just give you my personal opinion as who is the best player of the three. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button as you guys come in, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just check in the chat really quick, and let's see who we got. As we look into the comments section, we have she said, easy. Layla's got Kawhi as playmaker. She love him too much. Easy. We says Giannis because all he has to do is drive and kick. He's going to say Giannis. Okay, Louis, it's all love. Chad, don't mention it again, please. Again, no, just look at his expressions. Yo, Ryan's small for that one. KD and Kawhi aren't great passers. Greek can pass the rock, and he actually has nice court vision. Drive and kick. Giannis, playmaker, is KWD. That expression is Jordan-esque. That's true. Sounds like a Draymond category. I'm done. I am going to say Kawhi because he has shown that he is a great passer and he actually can read the defense. Kawhi because since he's played on the Spurs, known for floor spacing offense, he made it clear that he could be the main guy to make great plays, and get better every single year. Very interesting point. Very interesting point. Somebody's going to have to break the tie because it's looking like it's a mix between Kawhi and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Somebody's going to have to break that tie. Somebody's going to have to break that tie. Again, keep smashing that like, keep hitting that subscribe button. Said driving kick. Giannis because he's an underrated passer. Kawhi averages 2.1 over game. KD and a half per game. Giannis is averaging about 3. Okay, it looks like Giannis is going to win this category, playmaking. So I'm going with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kawhi has definitely improved. You guys make some really good cases, but I think Giannis is the slightly better passer, though. All right, next category, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow, I know who's going to win that one. Okay, who's the more athletic player between Kawhi, KD, and Giannis? Athleticism is next. Who's the more athletic player? Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. G Money says stats don't tell the whole story. Eye test tells you that Giannis is the better playmaker. KD can play make, but he is more of a scorer. Monetta's going with Giannis, and I had picked Giannis in terms of the playmaking and athleticism. I think it should be unanimous in the chat. That should be Giannis Antetokounmpo. Easy. I think what definitely helps is his wingspan. The funny thing is, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis is a more unselfish player to a fault and can cause a big problem for him on the Bucks. That's where Steph held himself back when KD joined. Making some real good points, y'all. This man is built like a bag of Twizzlers. Kawhi Leonard. Giannis because of size and length. Okay, so I'm going with Giannis Antetokounmpo. As KD has a longer wingspan than Giannis, though, but he's not more athletic, though. All right, so I got Giannis athleticism. Okay, this one's going to be interesting. I like this one. Who is the better defender? Ladies and gentlemen, defense between KD, Kawhi, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and make your case. Who's the better defender? Defense. Who is the better defender between KD, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Giannis looks more athletic, like you said. Eye test don't tell the whole story. He can't score from all points on the floor. His athleticism becomes a waste. Agreed. He is slept on. G Money says eye test will tell you that Giannis has more creative moves when he goes around to the rim. Kawhi literally cuts off a player out of your offensive set. Kawhi, because he doesn't care who's out there on the court, he just defends. So we got 2 for Kawhi already. Kawhi has good footwork when staying with his man. Also, he can get steals and pressure guys from half court to full court. Kawhi Leonard looks like the clear-cut winner. And I think Kawhi has more discipline on defense compared to both Giannis and KD. But you could kind of make a case with Giannis. Just, he blocks shots, but low-key kind of reminds me of LeBron. Keep smashing, keep liking the video. Louis Sports Network bringing you the triple small forward matchup. KD, Kawhi, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think for defense, he said he took his baklava last year. Kawhi took Brief Feast lunch money last year. Kawhi because he won Defensive Player of the Year twice. Well, that helps. Hands down because of his IQ, long wingspan, and large hands. He's not afraid to guard the best player. Ryan says Kawhi gets better every year on defense, and now he's more driven since he's a man and the leader of a true team with Great, underrated, respectable coach in Doc Rivers. G Money took. He said he took his baklava last year. That's funny. Um, excuse me, guys. Pretty much, I'd say Kawhi because he's the most complete defender. All right, it's unanimous. Kawhi Leonard wins on defense. Um, and shout out to Speaking My Sports Talk in the building. He says, so Kawhi will win the defense category, folks. And he says, I'm in the building, fam. That was just a quick video. I was trying some stuff out with the effect on StreamYard. I need to put out more information quicker, not trying to clash you with Broham. No doubt. Shout out to D. And shout out to Josh in the building. He's got Kawhi Leonard. So I got Kawhi winning the defense matchup when it comes to on defense. Let me see. Layla says claw hands. Speaking of claw, she eating what? You said you was eating crab legs, so there you go. See how fitting. What up to everybody? What kind of fish and grits panel is this? Oh man. Just like KD, Kawhi always dumped on because of the great pressure he puts on LBJ in an uncomfortable position, and it's questioned of his greatness. Huh. All right, guys, keep liking, keep smashing, share these on the streams. Shout out to Speak. Okay, so defense goes to Kawhi Leonard. Shout out to Jordan. I had to go to notifications to find this. Louis Sports Live doesn't come up. Really? Yo, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but they are just screwing up really bad. It really stinks the way they do things. And it's like, it gets me irritated with this, man. Real irritated. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, man, hitting that subscribe button, man, for the Louis Sports Network. All right, next category, guys. Let's get it. Okay. Who's the better rim protector? Who's the better rim protector? To be honest with you, it could kind of come down to two people, honestly, because Kawhi is not really a rim protector. KD had kind of been protecting the rim when he was in Golden State, and then Giannis blocked shots. But then, who, in your opinion, guys, is the better rim protector? Shout out to Nathaniel in the building. What up? What up, Jordan? Hope everything is good with you, man. Hope everything is good with you, Nathaniel, too. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody, man. We got a live party up in here. Keep smashing that like button. Keep hitting that subscribe button for the Louis Sports Network. Everybody. Okay, Reese's got Giannis. Juaneta's got Giannis. Ryan's got Kawhi. Giannis by far Duke can block shots like Shaq at times. Shaq called them dominant. These are facts. $15 people liking in the building. Let's go. Josh the GOAT. Josh the GOAT is in the building. So far we got Giannis 2 and we got Kawhi 1. Rim protector. Who's the better rim protector between these three? Giannis, because that's the strongest aspect of his defense. Yeah, Layla, man. Did Louis just rock NSYNC? I'm gonna tell you right now. I blame my cousins for the NSYNC. It's their fault. I had to see a bunch of whole JC and Justin and Joey and Lance and Chris. They had their posters all over the wall. When you talk about NSYNC obsession, like it was nothing like it. Every time I wanted to chill with them, they were always singing an NSYNC song. Especially when they got that No Strings Attached album. Oh my God. It got sickening to the point that these songs started getting stuck in my head. That's how bad it was. It's crazy. Greek Freak also had a game-winning tip in Game 4, but we're just talking about rim protection. That's a game-winning tip. That'll be a different category. Again, smash the like. Keep smashing that like button. You would have thought Layla kind of. Oh Lord. Actually, no. Well, when I said everybody, yeah. You right, Tyree. You right. When I said that everybody, yeah, that's Backstreet. You're right. All right, shout out to Kid. He said he liked the stream. Appreciate you, Kid. Hope you feel better. Oh, I love New Kids on the Block. I would know that we speaking the same language. My man Donnie, New Kids on the Block, Boston, Mass. Earth, Wind, and Fire kind of guy. That's what's up too. I mean, hey, great, one of the greatest groups of all time. All right, but all right, G Money, you are all about the fun facts. I noticed that about you. Um, all right, so rim protection is gonna go to Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's killing these categories right now. KD and Kawhi are gonna have to double team him, man, because he's winning everything right now. Yeah, New Kids on the Block. You know, I'm a new edition guy too. So Winetta went all the way back to New Kids on the Block. We gotta represent. We gotta represent. She was an NSYNCer. Yeah, but if you don't think I know any NSYNC songs, man, you hit them with that bye 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 bye. Yeah, I know. Got you with that dirty pop too. Shout out to Omar. He says definitely this is my favorite topic because I'm a new Kawhi fan and his greatness follows the lineage of Kobe and Jordan. He's the next version of them. Appreciate it, Omar. And Kawhi is actually my favorite player. Okay, let's go to our next category. I got Giannis winning that one. Next category. Dang, Giannis is like killing these right now. Who's the better rebounder? Who is the better rebounder between these three cats? But I think I know who's gonna win that one too. I'll extend these categories after. Dr. J to Jordan to Kobe to Kawhi. I mean, shout out to Omar. He just said it with the lineage right there. So, yep. Oh, I love Jagged Edge. Kidding me? Winetta's trying to tell you Winetta is from the New Kids on the Block time, and Layla is from the NSYNC time. So there you go. There's some floating around in here. You mean by the categories? Wait till we get to the other ones, man. Wait till we get to the other ones. Oh man. Wait till we get to the other ones. It's gonna be crazy. He said, I saw something going on here. He's got Giannis as my answer. Tyree said, "What black man don't like that jagged edge?" Actually, you can't honestly really generalize like that. I'm not with that. I mean, jagged edge. I mean, they're R&B singers, no doubt, but they're R&B slash hip hop. But you'd be surprised some people who would even say that they don't like jagged edge. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised, people. While Layla's having herself some damn lobster out here. My mom only played Mary J and Jagged Edge. Wow. Giannis has a solid 12 rebounds a game guy. Mary J. Blige. So Giannis, His rebounding, I think it's gonna get a little more. I think it's gonna be a little more fair now with these next couple of categories. Okay. All right. Next one. Okay, this one is gonna be interesting. Who is the more clutch player between these three? Who's more clutch? Giannis, KD, or Kawhi Leonard? Let me know in the comment section. Who is more clutch? Who is more clutch? Who is more clutch, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comment section. See what we got. Oh, boys to men. I'm crying. He said I'm on that red light. Lisa, and the cold jam. Oh shoot. What are you talking about? I don't know about George Washington. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Oh no, but we're not talking about Robert Ory, We're just talking about KD, Kawhi, and Giannis. That's it. It's between those three. Well, when you're a closer, that would kind of consider you clutch, though. Okay, so who do we got? Watch this. I dare y'all say Giannis. Kawhi. Kawhi looks like he might win this one. KD. Kawhi, come on, blue tongue. Kawhi literally made an impossible shot. Clutch is Kawhi's middle name. Joel's got KD. It's a little bit close between KD and Kawhi. Yeah, I think Kawhi. I think Kawhi's gonna win this one. Sister with voices, baby. SWV. Mm-hmm. Being clutch and being a closer. Yep. KD is the more clutch player against Cleveland. Well, that's Cleveland. Yeah, he did hit some clutch shots against the Clippers. You think KD is the best clutch player? I might have to call a tie on Kawhi and KD because both of them have had big moments. Yeah, Lisa's Puerto Rican. What song was I listening? I was listening to one of her songs recently. I forgot which one though. Damn, what song was I listening to? I don't remember right now. Actually, now that I think about it, I actually want to introduce you guys to a channel. I've been following this. I've been following this brother the last 2 months. His name is Eric Johnson, uh, and he actually puts up a lot of like old school hits when it comes to hip hop, R&B, Motown. Um, I'm just looking for. Let me see if his channel shows up. It should show up here. There it is. All right. I'm actually gonna put a link into the. I'm gonna actually put a link into the chat, and I'm actually gonna use one of his Lisa songs. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find it, He's put up LL Cool J. He's put Chaka Khan and Rufus Master Jam. I'll get back. I think KD and Kawhi to me is going to be a tie for clutch. Giannis is nowhere close to that. He's got Donna Summer on here. I believe he's got Earth, Wind, and Fire. He's got Rick James. Let me just put, I just want to put a link up. He had Ghostface, Evelyn Champagne King music. Nice. No, that was 3 weeks ago. And he pretty much uploads videos probably about from almost every day. It's pretty much almost every day. So it's almost like every other day or every 2 days or 1 to 2 days. So it depends. But if you just go, so I'm going to put a link up to one of his videos so that you guys can go subscribe to his channel. A lot of classics. I think Winona, you would like it probably even that much more, you know, since you grew up in that era. Oh, he's even got Stevie Wonder in here. Sade. Let me just get back into the chat. I'm just gonna. He did upload a Lisa Cult Jam video. I just don't know where he put it. All right, but I'm gonna put his link in one of the videos, and then you guys can check it out. He downloads the full albums like right after one of the videos he puts up. So I'm gonna share one of the videos. I'm gonna have you guys check out the channel. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. KD is more, but he was kind of a choker at times in OKC. Yep. Let the B hit him. Lauryn Hill or Nicki Minaj? Damn, that's tough. Set. Definitely better. All right. All right. So you guys go check that link out. Check that link out and make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. Oh, TLC? Oh, that's right. Let me put the link back up in the chat box. Should be able to come out. There we go. So make sure you guys go follow that. So I'm going to put KD and Kawhi Leonard. This will be a tie in clutch. Okay, let's go to the next category. TLC, one of my favorite all-time groups. Them sisters can sing. All right, next. Leadership. Which one of these 3 players is the better leader? Let me know in the comment section. Which one of these players is the better leader? Let me know in the comment section when it comes to leadership. Giannis, KD, or Kawhi Leonard? Which one of these 3 are the better leader? Killing Me Softly, Doo-Wop. I go with Lauryn Hill. I'm sorry. I'm kind of an OG with that. Juaneto's got Giannis. Let's see. Well, Omar says he's not great because great players lead teams to chips. KD choked by leaving. KD, let me be very clear about Kevin Durant. I know that he helped the Warriors with his game, but I'm going to say this again. KD is a weapon. He's not a leader. That's the one thing that he's trying to prove in Brooklyn. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is one of my top 5 albums. That album is nice. I can't front. That album is nice. My favorite song is Doo-Wop. Kawhi is that quiet type that's learned to lead by example. Nazir. The man is a poet when it comes to his music. Doo-wop is my favorite song from Lauryn Hill. Hmm. Now you two all heard. First the Fat Boys broke up. Now this one. Yeah, y'all crazy. Mm, the thing is, leadership is more than just leading your team. But it's fine if you disagree. It's fine if you disagree. I'm not mad at anybody for that because again, it's your opinion at the end of the day. Because the thing is that people continue to get on Curry about this, and this, and this, and how, he's a beta this and a beta that and all that kind of stuff. And because let me put it this way, and I don't want to mention, I don't, oh, really? Wow, didn't know that. I just got the notification right now that he's out with a video. Oh, I've listened to Montana 300. Man, he has bars. Omar says Pop wouldn't allow Kawhi to leave besides wanting to be in LA was the biggest reason he left. Giannis leads by example. I think leadership is going to have to go to Giannis Antetokounmpo because with Kawhi Leonard, he's become, yeah, he kind of leads by example, but it's like now this is really the first time that Giannis is getting to be like the man as he was with. He didn't get a chance to do that because he played with Dunk and Ginobili. He was starting to become that, but he had to kind of be pushed to that. Whereas KD has really never been. I'm not saying that KD hasn't led teams before because he did it in the regular season. And yeah, and here's the thing with KD, and good point, Ron, because the key thing for KD to lead is gonna be Kyrie. If that dude is not on his best behavior and they clash, the media is going to love this. And guess who's gonna look out? Who's gonna look like the true winner? You already know who I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna mention it. Well, it depends. Some people are not meant for that playoff build, man. When it comes to, and some people remember, Father Time is undefeated, so you can't just say young or old that you can elevate your game in the playoffs. Sometimes you just don't have it, and you just don't have it. I think when you're in your prime, you should be able to do it. If you're able to, and the key thing is going to be how it's going to be your IQ and your mental approach to the game and basically refining your game as you get older. I think when you do those things, you should be able to elevate in the playoffs. And you also have to remember roles too. Roles play a factor, people. I get it. I get it. It's your favorite players. I get it. I get it. I get it. This one's a very tough category only because Giannis still hasn't proved that he can lead it. Well, he's gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals, so I'll give him that. I wonder if they get past Boston if Boston wasn't as dysfunctional as they were last year. Just makes me think. Yeah, so what Montana be doing is he takes songs and he makes it into obviously he remixes their their flow. I mean, it sounds pretty good. It's dope. Let's see. It's a tough one. You have some players who are great players but don't have another level to go to. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. We still have 19 likes, 16 people watching. All right, so for leadership, that's tough. That's tough between these three because it's kind of in a sense like if they're almost kind of non-proven, all three of them in a sense. Y'all forget that KD, a 23-year-old KD, led OKC to the finals while Kawhi was a passenger with the Spurs. But remember, Kawhi couldn't do anything because his game was not good yet. And, well, remember what year Giannis came in. Ah, I kind of disagree with that one, Watchful News. All right, man. If we call KD a choker, then what are we? Then we are calling Steph a choker too. He's even worse because he underperformed with KD on his team. And what people have to understand with Curry, Curry's issue is really more so the fourth quarter. It's not the fact that he can't play throughout a game. It's really more the fourth quarter. I'll give you that. You said it first. Kawhi is the better leader, hands down. Leadership comes down to getting teammates to buy in. Hmm. 2014 showed KD with being a leader. And I think I know what you're saying, Tyree. You're talking about in the fact that Russell missed 36 games and he was able to lead that team to 59 wins, despite the fact that he missed most of that time and he won MVP that year. I think this is more closer to KD and Kawhi, but the reason I really can't call Giannis a leader is he has to prove it in the playoffs. And Omar makes a good point. One of the great aspects of a leader is you have to get your teammates to buy in. In other words, you're an extension of the coach. So that does play a factor. Yeah, Curry's issue is the fourth quarter. There's moments where he plays well in the fourth, and then there's other times, and that's why I'm saying that Curry's inconsistencies is what cost him his 2018 MVP in Game 3. All right. Now, KD did do that in the regular season, though. All right. Leadership is going to Kawhi Leonard on this one. All right, next category. Basketball IQ. Who has the higher basketball IQ, ladies and gentlemen? Who has the higher basketball IQ? So let me know in the comment section who has the better IQ. He said the eye test is 2020. Who we got? We got 6. Damn, everybody got Kawhi for IQ. He said he's obviously a plant from Bronx camp. All right, basketball IQ. You know, KD definitely improved his game from the time he came into the league. Kawhi kind of had a better idea just because he had in the system. So I mean, KD has definitely improved his basketball IQ, especially going in the Golden State. But Kawhi Leonard wins the basketball IQ, in my personal opinion. So Kawhi will get that one. So I think Kawhi definitely is that. Okay, this one I think the KD fans will love. Who is the better scorer? And in my personal opinion, that's Kevin Durant. That's a no-brainer. KD is the best scorer out of the three. Giannis may have. I know Giannis is averaging 30, but Kevin Durant is the better scorer out of the three. Kawhi Leonard just started getting into becoming a great scorer the last, I'll probably say 3 to 4 seasons. But Kevin Durant, KD will win the better score category. That's easy. It's not even close. Kevin Durant by a long shot, by a mile. That's KD. KD is the much better scorer. That's light work. That's easy. I'm not even. There's no argument right there for me. What can't the man do? He's a solid post-up player. He can shoot the mid-range. He can pull up from damn near 30. Too easy. Kevin Durant. This is a tough question. Who's the most impactful player? Who is the more impactful player between these guys? Impactful. Who is the most impactful player? What do you mean KD can't score in the playoffs? What happened last year? No, it's very easy. KD, when you're the better scorer, it not only comes down to average, it's his ability to get his type of baskets. People get confused when you average a lot of points a game that you're a better scorer, and it's like you got to look at how you get your points. Nah, I can't say Kawhi. You can say Kawhi if you want to, but I'm not saying Kawhi because KD's been doing this since he got into the league. He's the better scorer between those three. Kawhi Leonard, his game was not up to par at that point when he was with San Antonio. It took him a couple of years to kind of get comfortable becoming that leading scorer, but KD's the best by far. KD's been doing it from the minute he got to the NBA. And when it comes to impactful, uh, okay. G Money says I say Kawhi, but not by much. Juanetta says it's a tie between KD and Giannis. KD, KD and Giannis. Giannis is more impactful to his team than Kawhi and KD. You see, I was that dude. Kawhi Leonard makes a bigger difference on a team than what he did in 1 year with the Raptors, who constantly got swept each previous year. KD ruined the NBA. That's how impactful he is. You got a point. I would say he helped the NBA. Why are we not giving Kawhi time to grow? We got to remember that he was barely a lottery pick. What do you mean barely a lottery pick? That almost makes it seem like if he was in the second round, he was drafted what, 15th in the first round? Kawhi and Giannis kind of almost came at the same time, to be honest with you, because Giannis was 2013 and Kawhi was 2011. KD was 2007, so obviously they're gonna have more time. Weiss is just playing, G Money. Some of you guys got to learn to take a joke, but sometimes you can't tell because you're in the comment section, so I understand that. So it's well like, I hope you're playing. That's true. Giannis was 15 also. Yeah, he was 15. Kawhi can impact both ends of the floor. Kawhi is a two-time Defensive Player of the Year. That's very true. He's up to the point that he's averaging 25 to 26 a game, so he can really do it on both ends and is impactful there. I think I might have to give the slight edge to Kawhi when it comes to impact. I mean, even as a young player with the San Antonio Spurs, he was impactful enough to get a Finals MVP. And then as the man on the Toronto Raptors, despite the fact that they did beat an injured Warriors team, being that as it may, he was able to lead them to a Finals MVP, to a championship, and win a Finals MVP. And now um, he's come to the Clippers, and now Kawhi's all of a sudden it has become Kaiser Sose with all this hitting powers that he's got. Well, Omar Davis, we can't say single-handedly because you have to also remember something. The Raptors are a pretty good defensive team, and they built a wall. So, and I will say this: Kawhi did guard him. Not saying no, but they got some pretty good defenders on their team when it comes to defensive matchups. When it comes to team defense, their defensive schemes. Because you have to also remember, Giannis cannot shoot from the outside. So when you can't shoot from the outside, Giannis becomes very easy to defend because of how predictable he is when it comes to his game. And that's why I continue to say that two things are very crucial. That Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe step up in the playoffs and Giannis gets a jump shot. Those two things happen, the Bucks will be dangerous. I mean, I remember Kawhi also injured his hamstring. To actually listen to this is hilarious. Do y'all know that KD is the first freshman and on some awards the first player to actually receive about 7 awards from every player to ever play in the NCAA? He guarded him one-on-one and knew when to play off and not. Yeah, but that's not the entire game, and it's in moments. And like I said, I understand that he did that, and like I said, I give him major props for doing that because Kawhi did step up to the challenge. People who have been hating on Kawhi are basically saying that he avoids smoke, especially if it's in the regular season, man. You mean if we were pleading the fifth? Oh, who knows? He said I'm gonna be Denzel. You kidding me? Yeah, y'all killing me in the chat, man. Where am I? Here we go. Let me see. Smash the like button. Keep hitting that subscribe button. I mean, impactful. I think we might be going with Kawhi Leonard on this one. Impactful. I will say that KD did impact the Warriors, even though we understand that dynamic. He said the first thing we agree on. Well, that's how good he is in the NCAA, of course. He said, "Yeah, give it that old Destiny's Child, 'cause you're better than that." He said, "You're better than that." All right, let's go. All right, so, Ooh, this is a good question. Who has the better one-on-one game? I gotta say KD. KD is the best one-on-one player out of those three. KD is the best one-on-one player out of those three. If we talking one-on-one, KD. One-on-one, Kevin Durant. Best one-on-one player, Kevin Durant. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kawhi's got 1, 2, 3, 4. KD's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, it's pretty close. Okay. Best one-on-one player out of the three. Let me know in the comments. I got KD on this one. Omar, it's a category, bro. And I'm telling you, this is one-on-one offense. We're not talking about one-on-one defense. It's one-on-one. Talking about offense. I already mentioned both ends of the floor. If I, it's obvious. I'm gonna have Kawhi ahead of KD by an inch. It's so close that if someone has KD, I ain't mad. That's why it's such a refreshing feeling and such a good take. I can't wait till they meet. Kawhi, I will say, has improved his one-on-one game, but like I said, I'm just going for the fact that Kevin Durant has done it from the beginning of his career, and he's done it longer, and he's done it at a higher level for a period of time. If we talking one-on-one defense, that goes to Kawhi Leonard. I'm just talking about going one-on-one on offense. If we talking defense, that's Kawhi Leonard. I would have loved to seen KD and Kawhi go one-on-one. KD is one-on-one. Next category, handles. Who has the better handles? Who does the handles category go to? Let me know in the comment section. Who has better handles? Who do you guys got? Okay. Ron says KD can from anywhere and he can pretty much get to the spots. Who has the best career so far? Who owns the postseason scoring title? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. See, that's how we extend the categories, man. Some of you guys kind of get a little a little biased when it comes to your players, man. Shout out to Sly in the building. Appreciate it. Lewis, if you are doing another stream tonight, I'm sorry. I won't be in the stream. I have to get up really early for work. I'm actually not doing another stream tonight. This is the only stream I'm doing tonight. Originally, I was supposed to do the race for 8th, but I'll be doing that on Saturday. So the race for 8th will be Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing how the NBA wants to treat the playoffs like the World Cup. That's the idea that Adam Silver got for soccer. And I'm also doing a video on baseball, which is the Atlanta Braves. Yeah, she tends to kind of interrupt sometimes. It's closer. Kawhi does have pretty good handles. He's definitely improved them too. I give the slight edge. I would give the slight edge to Kevin Durant. Kawhi does have pretty good handles. I mean, but I think sometimes when we get to handles, people need to understand that when it comes to handles, it's not just being able to dribble fancy. Like, are your handles crisp? Are your handles crisp? Uh, is your dribble tight so that the ball doesn't turn, so that defenders, opposing defenses can't force you to turn the ball over, so it prevents you from getting double teamed since you can kind of do escape dribbles. So that's why I think that people, when sometimes when it comes to these categories, like people really need to try to extend the category and break it down, to really understand. Like overall, I think Kawhi skill wise has maxed out. Possible. Nah, they're not about that. They're not about that. My brother more so he could, but he's not about that. And like my sister's looking into she's looking into architect, so she's really like focused on that right now. When it comes to intricacies, KD is omnipotent. Yeah, yeah. No, he's got. Like I said, a lot of you guys are overprotective of your favorite players. KD is the truth. KD and Kawhi are both worthy of having this type of convo about. We finally have two players that come from the MJ cloth since Kobe has retired and passed away. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, both my brother and sister are huge sports fans. My sister loves baseball more than anything. Uh, my brother loves basketball, football, and baseball. From time to time, we both watch hockey. And Omar is really hating on KD out here, man. Wow. I respect all players. I guess he finds it disrespect to be in that category. So let me ask you this question, Omar. I gotta ask you this question, and I really don't want to bring his name up because I'm trying to leave his name out of my mouth. But do you think that LeBron is in that same category as a Kobe and MJ? I just want to know that question. I know you said Kawhi is kind of in that lineage. I know you said Dr. J. Hmm. Well, when it comes to play style, KD is not. It's definitely not that. When it comes to Jordan and Kobe, he doesn't play like them. Yeah, she knows a lot, but she's pretty. It's gonna. I'll try to get her one of these days, but it's difficult because of how she's how busy. Wait, what has KD? Wait. Hold on. What has KD been handed? What has KD been handed? Yeah. Playoff time. Playoff time is. is a lot more fun to watch. When it comes to hockey season, I tend to watch more in the playoffs. Stanley Cup gets pretty exciting. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Hold on a second! Hold on a second! LeBron is not a great leader, and I can dispel that already. He's a great player, but he's not a great leader. Him and KD fall in that same category. I'm sorry. I disagree with that one. I disagree with that one. LeBron is a great player, but he's not a great leader. He does not belong in that same category. I'm sorry. I cannot. And that's why I had to ask, and that's why I had to ask that question because you said earlier that Dr. J, you said Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Kawhi Leonard because they kind of fall into that category. And you're gonna go off of what Bob Myers says that it was joyless? Listen, people are just saying that Kevin Durant is this and that, and I'm not saying Kevin Durant is perfect, but the Warriors are low key snakes themselves. There was a lot of things going on in that locker room. People are just looking for KD as escape route, and we got to keep it fair. I'm gonna say this right now. Yeah, Wayne Gretzky is a great hockey player, Hall of Famer. I saw a little bit of Mario Lemieux too, so I know a little bit, and I know about Mark Messier, so I know a little bit Bobby Orr, so I know a little bit of hockey. Um, Bob Myers can say what he wants. The organization was supposed to. I'm noticing that there's no context when it comes to these arguments. You can't say that, man. You know what, Bob? Listen, you know why he said that? The reason he said that it was joyless. People are forgetting what Bob Myers said at the 2017 championship parade. It's like people are skipping a lot of this stuff, man. I saw the Warriors' entire run. Yeah, I don't know, man, because you just said you put LeBron in the same ilk as Kobe and Jordan, and that couldn't be further from the truth. And Bob Myers is a complete liar, man. He's a liar. Those crocodile tears that he showed when Kevin Durant injured his Achilles in the finals, he exposed it when he got drunk in 2017, and it was about and he talked about KD's contract in 2018. If you look at both parades, Bob Myers exposed what Kevin Durant was there for. Now, KD could say that he made the mistake of going to that team because KD really should have never went if he was going to complain about that he was not he thought he was going to get the same love. I'm like, dude, that's not your team, bro. That's not your team. And like I said, the 2007 NBA Finals, people need to put LeBron gets a lot of credit. He gets a lot of credit. This quote unquote hate that people keep talking about, Bob Myers is not an owner, Omar. He's a GM. He's not the owner. The owner is Joe Lacob and Peter Gruber. They're co-owners. Bob Myers is a GM. I give him credit. He's made some great moves, but that dude is fake, man. The crocodile tears in the 2019 finals proved it. And you got to ask yourself, if they could win without KD, why were they hoping and praying that Kevin Durant came back at the time against the Toronto Raptors? That should let you know something right there. That should let you know something right there, my man. Yeah, I saw the crab legs. let me get off. Let me get off of this topic because it's getting a little emotional up in here. Next category. All right, so handles. I could kind of put KD and Kawhi as a tie for that one. I think they both. KD's handles really came a long way from when he started in the league, and I think Kawhi, his handles are very crisp. So we'll do that. I'm telling you because when it comes to that dude, to be honest with you, KD became polarizing the minute he went to Golden State. The minute he went over there was when he became polarized. Everybody has hated him since, and this is why people need to keep objective when it comes to LeBron and KD. People have been trying to give LeBron a pass for this, and I'm not trying to, continue this, but I'm saying it right now. I said this many times before, and people in the chat know this, and you're hearing this from me, Omar. Both KD and LeBron have won their championships by joining their teams. And that's as objective as it gets. Neither one of those guys won championships without teaming up with 2+ All-Stars. People are making it seem, people are trying to differentiate. But here's the bottom line. No, no, no. Who said KD was my favorite? He's one of my favorites. I didn't say KD was one of my favorite. I didn't say KD was my favorite. Okay, this is why you gotta understand the words that you're saying, bro. KD went KD went to a team that just went to back-to-back finals. They didn't win back-to-back championships. They went to back-to-back finals. So did LeBron and the Cavs. But people keep making it seem like if the Cavs didn't have a talented team. Look at that Eastern Conference that they played. If you look at their records in the last from 2015 to 2017, their East record looked like crazy. But that's because they could coast through the regular season because of they weren't really playing talented teams in that Eastern Conference. You gotta stay in the scene, people. All right. Okay. You see, I would have said who's the better playoff performer. That's a little bit. That's a little bit kind of tough. Yeah, that's a little bit tough when it comes to that. He said, "Yo, Adrian." Oh man, listen, man, those guys are all-time great players, bro. Draymond called him what he is because Draymond wanted that. He wanted that money. That's why. He says KD was acting kind of funny, but it's like if you really pay attention, I'm sorry. There's a lot. The thing is, there's just a lot more to it. Draymond, out of his own mouth, said he can average 20 and 10 on a bad team. Now they tried to use the excuse with the injuries to Steph and Clay, and Draymond couldn't play. And I'm sorry, Draymond was wrong in that situation. Oh, this is what makes it taste. Oh, this is what make it tasty. But you know what? I respect the opinion, Omar. You stand your ground. That's what's up. I respect that. No question about it. I know you don't agree with me, and I don't agree with you, but that's cool, man. He says he's gonna lay it out. Okay. The problem is some of you guys have been biased to your players, man. That's what it is. We got to talk that talk. Yeah, Draymond loves to hear himself talk. I mean, the same dude said that him, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson changed the game. On what receipts, Draymond? I want to see him. Anyway, let's go to the next category. Mid-range. Let's go to mid-range. Who you got for mid-range? Mid-range game. Who has the better mid-range game? But you know, I'm here drinking my tea. And you know why? And you know why? And you know why he is sly? Pretty simple. He with clutch. He with clutch. Oh yeah, I wanted to give it easy. Uh, the claw is the mid-range. I think. Oh, assassin. I'm like mid-range assistant. I'm like, who's he helping for the mid-range? Okay, Ryan's got Kawhi. We're just talking mid-range. Mid-range. KD is the better mid-range scorer. Josh has got Kawhi. Tyrese got KD. G Money Kawhi. So right now it's Kawhi 3, KD 1. Actually 4-1. Layla's got. Wineta has Kawhi because it's his bread and butter. Plus he always gets to his spots. KD, his mid-range is legendary to the likes of MJ and Kobe. KD has the better polished midi, followed by Kawhi, and Giannis plays guitar. Turning on either shoulder while posting up and only needs about 12 shots to get 30. That's tough. KD is pretty good, but the slight edge will go to Kawhi Leonard on this one. And handles, I gave it to both of them. Kawhi will get mid-range. Oh, he said we can't count on later voting. Too much fanboyism. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Giannis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for KD, and for Kawhi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Kawhi. So it's 6-6 with KD and Kawhi at a tie, and Giannis has 5. So it's 6-6-5. KD and Kawhi are tied up. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so we got the mid-range. Kobe would tell you it's KD. He says he's the only one. He couldn't figure it. He couldn't figure out. He didn't even say that about Jordan. Well, he didn't play Jordan a lot. He played Kevin Durant more times. So you know that that it's gonna be better. Like you know it's gonna be better there. Smash the like and subscribe. You guys have been awesome. So we gotta keep on our toes. Boom. Uh, see, KD and Kawhi are that close. That's the crazy part about it. It's almost like you could either kind of go with either one, to be honest with you. Giannis isn't bad, but when it comes to, hmm, oh, I got one. Okay. Who is the most skilled player of the three? Most skilled. Who is the most skilled of the three? Which player is the most skilled? Who's the most skilled player? Giannis has skills, but I don't think he's more skilled compared to those two. Who's the more skilled player between KD and Kawhi? Hmm. Let me know in the comments, man. Oh yeah, that's why I said we're gonna go. That was the answer I was looking for. Thank you, Omar. That was the one I was looking for. That's why we can't be biased over one or the other, because I said in the sense that they're all equal. But to be honest with you, one is really piggybacking off the other because who started this whole thing? Because that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. The original Snake started this whole thing. The other players are following suit what he did. Then what the media does is they're mad at what the other players are doing, but not faulting what the original person who thought of the idea is doing. That's what I'm trying to say. Doesn't take away from their greatness. I'm just saying. It's crazy. KD, nah, both of these guys are very skilled. Who's that? Who's that, Ryan? Who's that? It's very close between these two when it comes to skilled, most skilled. Very tough. Marshall News has got KD, of course. Kawhi because of defense. Who y'all got, man? This is close. I'm glad I picked that category. I'm glad I picked that one. Most skilled. This was tough. This might be both. I think most skilled might have to be both. That's a very difficult one because both of these guys are very skilled. I don't think one has like a distinct advantage over the other. So I think that that's even. So KD and Kawhi get that category because both of those guys get it because that just lets you know how difficult it is when doing these two. All right, next category, versatility. Who's more versatile? Who is more versatile? Let me know in the comment section. Who is more versatile? Let me know. Yeah, y'all killing me in the chat, man. Y'all are funny. Let me know in the chat box. Who is more versatile? I got two more categories. I got two more categories on this one. Who's a more versatile player? Let me know in the comment section. Who we got? Giannis because of length and athleticism. Giannis is a little. Kawhi's more versatile because he can with or without Hall of Famers. I'm done. We just talking about game, man. Y'all crazy. I'm gonna have to check. I'll probably see. Watch later jumping on the bandwagon. Your team that was fast. Kawhi's easy. Versatile. Kawhi defense again, locking them down. KD because he can play 1 through 5. Giannis because of length and athleticism. Damn, this is another tough category. Giannis has very good court vision. He's a very good rebounder. Can score the ball in the basket. That's 3. Kawhi Leonard, two-way player. KD has improved his passing, has improved his defense, and obviously such a lethal threat with his handles. Versatility is that's interesting. That's tough. I think I think all these guys can win this award because they're all versatile in their own way. I think all these guys are versatile just with the fact that Giannis is not a real complete scorer. He can do other things though. That's a tough. Those ones are a lot more tough. I would say that when it comes to efficiency, even though Giannis has a high field goal percentage, a large percentage of his points are in the paint. So I would say that KD and Kawhi are much more efficient than he is. God damn. Omar out here ripping KD to shreds. Versatility. I would have put Giannis, but the key thing with Giannis is his inability to hit a consistent jumper. Whereas, even though Giannis can play multiple positions in terms of 3, 4, 5, Kawhi can even do 2, 3. Kawhi can even bring the ball up at times. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely improved his passing a lot. Versatility is a much more difficult category because all these guys are versatile in their own way. But I will have to take Giannis a little bit off of that list only because of the fact that his jump shot is what it's really hurting. Let's see. If only Freddie Gee was here today, he would be loving Omar right now. If only Freddie Gee was here, man. Shout out to Freddie Gee wherever he's at. Josh said, let's make this about KD and Kawhi because he's not on their level. All right. Oh wow, Tyrese said he ain't getting an autograph from KD. KD didn't give him attention. That's what y'all trying to say? Okay. I think this one then is another tie between these two, between KD and Kawhi. This is how just about even they are. Because when it comes to versatility, because they're more than one dimension players, both of these guys. Yeah, KD is technically something that we've almost kind of not seen before because but notice when we talk about KD, it's a lot of it's on the offensive side. It's true though, we kind of have seen Kawhi before, but somebody at KD's size to be able to do what he does is true. I mean, here's further proof. Listen to what Dirk Nowitzki said, and y'all know who Dirk is. All-time great. He's like, y'all talk about me, but this guy Kevin Durant, y'all talk about me, but this guy KD. I'm just saying, fam. All right, we got 2 more categories. Then Giannis starts losing once we get to these other ones. Omar said if Freddie was here, he'd be pumping up that Warriors volume. Let's see. KD has definitely improved on the defensive end. Uh, Omar said a cheap one. A crack. Yep. Kawhi's rings mean more. KD's rings as much as Gary Payton. I think I see what you're trying to say. I think I see what you're trying to say. But when Gary Payton won his ring, he was at the end of his career, though. That was 2006. Gary Payton was what, 37, 38 years old at that point? I mean, in his prime, he was 2 wins away. Him, Sean Kemp, and that nice ass Seattle team was 2 wins away from beating the Bulls in the '96 finals. They would have beaten a 72-win team, and they would have won an NBA championship. And that would have been much more historic on Gary Payton's side. You don't think a lot of fans would have had used that on your boy? What's his face? Jordan? Yep. Let me ask you a question. If you were to start a team, who would you pick between those three? If you were to start a team, who would you pick between those three? And then the last category is going to be value. Who's more valuable of the three? So number one is starting a team. Who would you start a team with in terms of starting your franchise? If you were to start a franchise, who would you pick between those three? And which one of those three players is the most valuable? And then we get to Damian Lillard next. I'm already gonna put the thumbnail just to get started already. So the question again is, who would you start a team with between those three? And then who is the most valuable of the three? Let me know in the comment section. Whoa, Omar, what are you talking about, man? What do you mean the one that Ray Allen made when he went to the Heat? When Ray Allen went to the Heat, Miami won the NBA championship, bro. They were 46-20 and they just beat OKC. Yo, where are you getting your facts from, man? Oh man. Yo, Omar, where are you getting your facts, bro? When Ray Allen joined, he was a free agent, but the Heat were NBA champions when he joined. Versus Mikey Williams? Got you. It's pretty split in the chat. No, I'm talking about right now. If it was back then, yeah. Shout out to Karam. Appreciate you. Oh, Karam, I remember you. I was just with you. You were in Alex's stream. I remember you now. What's good, man? I'm sorry, y'all. I was doing the NFL trivia on Alex Sports' channel, and uh, I felt like I got some of those answers. Not only did I get some of them right, but also the thing was that it's y'all get the same frustration when y'all with me on the trivia. Okay, so for valuable, we got Kevin Durant, and shout out to Karam. I see he's an OKC fan. And to start a team, some people are mixed. People got Kevin Durant and Kawhi. Let's see, man. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Louis Sports Network. And I see that Karam is an OKC fan, I'm presuming. I did do a video on the Thunder. Yeah, but I don't see how the Warriors were going to sweep the Raptors without KD. That doesn't make any sense. That's disrespecting the level that Toronto's at. I thought Toronto was too talented to get swept. I thought, yeah, that to me that's a false narrative. They were gonna sweep. Man, this is how much the media really hates. And he also said that Kawhi is the most valuable in his opinion. Okay, that was an epic game. Mm-hmm. Zaza up a cheap shot. Once he came in, if I had to choose between those three players, I'll be happy to choose third. In other words, Ron is saying he don't know. He doesn't know. He said it's a sweep. Nah, that's not a sweep. I'm sorry. They really predicted the Warriors to sweep the Raptors. They really disrespecting Toronto. That probably had to do with Vegas and it had to do with the media. Oh, please. I'm telling you. They hype up the Warriors so much, then they hate them. Gee, wow. That's crazy. I mean, with Kevin Durant, you're going to have to help because one-on-one, I'm not saying that Kawhi can't bother KD, but KD's length is what gives him the advantage over Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, a pound and a half is a lot. So, pound and a half of crabs, nice. I think when I value the skills of these players, you can't go wrong with either KD or Kawhi, neither. All right, so let's look at Giannis. I'm going to give Giannis for versatility because he is. All right, let's look at the scores. Let's see who won this battle. Let's see who won this battle. And KD has 4 scoring titles. The thing is, when it also comes to better score, they'll say that LeBron is obviously better than KD because he obviously has more points in his career and stuff. It's like, but that doesn't come without context. Or they'll say, oh, because you led the league in scoring, it doesn't make you like a better scorer. But again, there's like so many levels to this when it comes to scoring. Like if KD wanted to, he probably could have had 7 to 8 scoring titles if KD wanted to. And people forget that some of those seasons KD was injured. Two all-time greats though. But like I said, both LeBron and KD are both a product of this era though. They're both a product of this era. I disagree with that, Omar. But you're entitled to your opinion. I'll say that LeBron has improved his range, but the game plan is still to keep him out there because LeBron gets into a rhythm when he scores into the paint. The man has a 68% of his points in his career are from 0 to 3 feet. As a matter of fact, over 20,000 of his career points are in the paint. Over 20,000. That's not even including jump shots, free throws. That's not even including free throws, jumpers, and 3-pointers. Just you have to understand peak value though. And when it comes to performance, they say the same thing about Kobe when it comes to some of his numbers. They say it's due to longevity. But that doesn't mean that Kobe's better than people like in certain areas. And I could even say that about Kobe. All right, let's look at the numbers. Numbers don't tell the whole story. They really don't. People sometimes tend to do it when they try to win a battle sometimes. All right, Giannis has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Giannis. Kevin Durant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for KD. Kawhi Leonard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, shout out to Ryan. He says, have a good night. Have a good night, Ryan. So total score, Kawhi Leonard 10, KD 9, Giannis has 6. So the winner of this small forward Smackdown is Kawhi Leonard by just 1 point. So he barely edges out KD. Shout out to Karam. He says basketball is my top sport. Karam, I appreciate you coming through, bro. And if you can, man, hit the like for me and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Uh, that's what's up. Is OKC your favorite team, Karan? Oh, he's a Thunder and a Mavs fan. Stay tuned. I did a Thunder video already. I'm actually going to do a Dallas Maverick video coming up soon. So I would love you. I would love for you to pull up for that one. Quick question: Do you do content on your channel? So yeah, Kawhi wins 10-9-6. I mean, KD and Kawhi was pretty neck and neck. I did. All right, shout out to Ryan. Peace, my man. Take care. Got you. Okay. That's good. That's cool though. But I appreciate you being here, Karan. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I was on Alex Sports and then I saw you a little bit. So, but again, guys, smash the like button. Continue to smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button as you guys come in. Now I want to get to Damian Lillard really quick. And if you haven't, Karan, make sure to smash the like and hit the subscribe. And I definitely got you on that Dallas Mavericks video for sure. Because I wanted to talk about how surprised I am of Luka Doncic and Porzingis and how the Mavs put themselves in playoff contention. Man, they are sorry. Let me ask you a question, Omar. Do you think that KD was going to win a championship in OKC had he stayed longer? I'll ask you that question. If you didn't think that Golden State would win, let's say he doesn't go to Golden State, what other team do you think was going to win an NBA championship? Because I don't know if you heard this, but the former GM of the Cavs, David Griffin, who's now with the Pelicans, even when the Cavs won the title, he was trying to pair Kevin Durant with LeBron James. There's multiple articles on that. Multiple. Well, if you look at the Mavericks, they had shooting. That was the big key. That was a big key for them. They had shooting. That's something that OKC has never had. Um, it's crazy how the front office has never addressed that. The problem is I just don't see it with the way that the front office made decisions, man. And nobody thought that the Mavs would come up that quickly. It's true. At the end of the day, exactly, man. It's all love and it's all opinions, man. It's all opinions. Well, Dirk is loyal. He wasn't gonna go anywhere. So what about the man to Damien's left though? Do you think he should have stayed, or was it because of different circumstance? I'm just saying. Just saying. Hmm. And that's why I'm telling you, G Money, that they're not gonna beat the Clippers. That's what I'm telling you. They're not gonna beat the Clippers. They just don't have the depth to compete against them. That's the thing. They gave them a little bit of a scare in the regular season, but we also have to remember they weren't together. All right, so Kawhi wins the matchup 10-9-6. Let me ask you a question on that one too. Yeah, well, no, I wasn't cool with KD going to the Warriors. I'm gonna say that, man. I'm gonna say that. Omar says he got Cleveland one. That's all that matters. Wait, did he do it by himself or did Kyrie help him? Because that's another problem I got. When LeBron wins, he did it all by his damn self. That's the issue I have when it comes to LeBron's championships. If KD get OKC one, it's different. He can redeem himself a little. I'm sorry. I feel like they wasn't gonna give KD that type of love anyway. There's a common theme here. The Warriors were being hated in 2016. Kevin Durant kind of Kevin Durant kind of took the bait in terms of the hate as soon as he joined Golden State. That's the problem. Oklahoma City, they never addressed their shooting. I don't see how KD was going to win a title no matter how much he tried. I don't see it happening. I'm not saying that I was not cool with the move. I'm just saying that I just don't see it was going to happen. Hmm. That word blame. See, that's the problem right there. Yeah, see, Karam, that's the problem. I don't trust Sam Presti. I don't trust Sam Presti. I wish I could. Sam Presti has done a really good job drafting, but when it comes to building, I've had an issue with him because if they would have addressed their shooting, Oklahoma City would have been NBA champions right now. You look at 2016, if you put pair shooters with KD and Russ, and yeah, they did have the momentum. I feel like KD and Russ kind of low key, kind of choked that thing away, but they could have. I mean, that's how it started. Yeah, I get it. I mean, just look how they handled that Paul George situation, which is kind of funny. And then all of a sudden, he wants to get traded. And the thing is, they gave Russ too much money for that contract. OKC isn't a free agent destination. Yeah, which is why I'm saying that I think that no matter how much Kevin tried, it just wasn't gonna work, man. I agree with you, Karam. I don't think that place is really kind of a free agent destination, though. That's kind of a problem, but I feel like they kind of doing their homework. Nah, I'm not giving KD an excuse for that one. No way. Those 2016 Western Conference Finals, him and Russ screwed up that series. But I also, like I said, I also blame Sam Presti for not having that shooting because that really would have helped. Oh, that was a great trade to get Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That was great. So talented. I like the kid a lot. He did great for the Clippers last year in his rookie season. So I like Shea. I like Shea a lot. Detroit, Milwaukee, all these wax cities still have jewelry. All right, let me get to Damian Lillard because I needed to address him. Damian Lillard, Harden didn't want to play behind Russ and KD. He didn't want to play behind those guys, especially because he won Six Man of the Year. So I knew that he wanted to have his own team. He wanted to get his shine. They were going to look at him as a third wheel. So I knew that they weren't going to keep those guys together, even though Harden said, oh, you know, he's probably going to play together for a long time. That said, I got to get out of here. That's what that told me. I didn't say Damian Lillard was a leader. And Tyree just said that Dame is not a leader. I didn't say Dame was a leader because he ain't. He ain't. Yeah, but there's levels to this. All right, so Damian Lillard, 2 days ago said that he decided that he was not going to do the 1 through 16 format if the NBA was going to do that and allow um, certain amount of teams play in the postseason because then it would take away the teams that are fighting for the eighth and final playoff spot, take away an opportunity for them to try to at least compete for a playoff spot. And to be honest with you, I only agree with him on this aspect. I only agree with Damian Lillard on this aspect. I was thinking more so about the Grizzlies, Pelicans, and the Kings, and possibly more so San Antonio. Because to me, if there's any team in the Western Conference that's probably been more disappointing, at the very least, the Nuggets are third in the West, even though they've been disappointing. The Blazers have been more disappointing. They let some key players go. For a team that went to the Western Conference Finals, these guys come back and they're one of the more mediocre teams in the league. My other issue with Damian Lillard is that what does he do other than score? He really can't do anything other than score. He doesn't really incorporate his teammates because that's not his game. Uh, he doesn't try to play off the ball more. I don't think the Spurs are going to make the playoffs, but they're mathematically still in it. And I just don't see Dame as a leader. I don't see Damian as a leader, man. And then Damian Lillard, then on top of that, then he ended up doubling down his comments. So Dan Orzelowski, former football player, talked about Damian being entitled for an opportunity to play. Damian got so upset and acted like such a fangirl. This is what he said. Let me go to Bleacher Report. It says Dame calls out former NFL QB. Lillard tells Dan Orlovsky, MFer, watch your mouth, after he said Dame came off his entitled for comments on not playing. So Damian says, entitled and spoiled, mother effer, watch your mouth. My background, family, and character couldn't be further from entitled and spoiled. I said what I said. The question I got for Damian Lillard, why are you bringing it up to background, family, and character? That's Dan was just talking about playoffs, because you make a lot of money. And he took it over there. So Dan says, you're 100% entitled to not care about my opinion, but I would love for you to educate me on how I could start 12 games, but be 4-20 in those games. New math. I guess that was the new math. I'm not a fan of Luke Walton either, to be honest with you. And Lillard doesn't play defense neither. Omar, I didn't say Damian Lillard was a leader. He's not a leader. He's not. The man got outplayed by Drew Holiday. And Drew Holiday is a very good player, and he's a former All-Star himself. But for Lillard to make the amount of All-Star teams he's made, and for him to kind of get outplayed in the playoffs, like you outplay Russ, but then you struggle against the Nuggets and you struggle against the Warriors, a team that you had 3 double-digit leads on in the Western Conference Finals. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. What did Tyree say? Yeah, he showed me that today. But you just said that. Terry Stotts at the helm, no bench. How can he succeed? But Omar, you just said that Dame was not a leader. So what happened now? Dame tries to be a leader, but he's not. Because then listen to his comments now. He said that LeBron, in his opinion, is the MVP. It's one thing to have an opinion, but this is what he said. He says that the reason that LeBron is the MVP, he says it's not even close, is because they have the best record in the West. And people are now using this argument against Giannis, that Giannis is because he's in the East and that the East is weak. Dude, basketball is a team sport. It's funny you say that because when it's for certain players, it ain't. So you got to say it in the form of a question, man, because that could have been anything. All right, so let me tell you this, Omar, against Golden State, when they had 3 double-digit leads, remember, they got swept after having 3 double-digit leads. Damian Lillard's excuse after they lost was, see, they didn't use the Nurkic excuse against the Nuggets, but they used it against the Warriors. And Damian Lillard then came out and he said, we're better than Golden State. He also said, and I don't fault him for saying that he's better than Golden State, but you got to prove it. Then he also said, well, if we had Nurkic, we would have won the series. Damian Lillard originally didn't want Carmelo on the team after Carmelo was trying after Carmelo both times turned them dudes down to go to 2 different teams, Houston and thing. Dame was jealous of the attention that Melo was getting. But besides, Damian Lillard has already planted the seed that he's possibly going to be a Los Angeles Laker if they can make that move somehow. That's my issue. That's my issue with these guys. It's like they don't keep that same energy for one player compared to the other. Because now that LeBron's gone west, they're saying that, well, he's this. I know that he said, G Money, let's not be name calling, man. There ain't no need for that. No need for that. We're not gonna be name calling on this channel, so we're not doing that. The Blazers were missing their bigs. That's what they were lacking. They were missing a guy like Nurkic. The Warriors didn't have a bench neither. That's why I can't use that excuse. There was no Boogie Cousins. There was no KD. Yeah, there's rumors that he might possibly be going there. Damian to me is planting the seed. This is why when I hear him say that he's loyal to Portland, I'm kind of. I think the Blazers would be kind of better, but I just feel like the pieces that they lost, front office is screwed up. But I just feel like when it comes to Dame and CJ, one, they're undersized, and the thing is, what they're very best at is scoring. Yeah, Omar, that's why I said that that wasn't okay for G Money to call you that, and I'm not gonna call for that. If you disagree, that's cool, G Money, but I don't want you name calling out here. We're not doing that, man. So please leave the name calling to yourself. Whatever you personally think, just keep it to yourself. You can say your opinion, but we're not gonna name call other people, man. Let's not do that. No, it's a rumor, and I feel like the seed's being planted. Just listen to the comments that Dame is making. Remember, he said he's true and true. Yeah, Dame said he wanted to stay in Portland. I'm telling you, I won't be surprised. I told you, this is why I said that Dame Lillard low key is becoming a snake. Now, what's happening, all right? If you don't believe me, I'm telling you right now. It's okay. He said my burner account is bodega. That's funny. Yeah, that's silly, man. Oh man. But that's what I'm saying with Damian Lillard. That's why I call him a hypocrite because it's one thing if you have LeBron as the MVP, I don't have a problem. But it's the stuff that he was saying on his case. Another thing that people are doing is they're basing LeBron off of all of a sudden momentum of beating the Bucks and the Clippers in the same week, and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're two teams that you beat. Okay, that's fine, but you still got 19 games to go. Things can change in 19 games. You're telling me that they changed that drastic after two wins? And it would be just a thank you, Layla. Thank you for mentioning that point. And it would be the same if Giannis goes to Golden State because this is what the media does. They're going to start to question these players. Do they want to win? They haven't been able to prove it in the playoffs. They're going to say they're a free agent and they have the right to go wherever they want. But then they'll contradict themselves and they say, "Oh, why did they go there? Why did they go there? Oh, it's not fair." That's the problem with the media, man. That's why people need to wake up when people need to see this. The media, they continuously play chess with these players and they play chess with the fans. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's why I said that Lillard is coming off as a hypocrite, man, because you came here and was talking about, oh, yeah, you know, all this super team stuff. I'm not going to do that. But the way that he's talking about LeBron right now, it makes it seem like if he wants to join them. When 2 days ago you said you would not participate in any games if it takes away chances of me not making the playoffs. So why are you doubling down now, bro? Never said that. Dame is definitely a top five point guard. Never said that. He is. That's the thing with Dame and CJ. They can't defend. All they can do is really score. Curry is better than Dame. That's true. I will say Clay. No, I could say that Clay's the better shooter. I wouldn't necessarily say the better scorer. You have to understand how Clay gets his shots to begin with. Nah, CP3 didn't complain. Nope. CP3 just did his job, and I give CP3 a lot of credit. He's shown great leadership. And yeah, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he's helped him play well and give Shea credit for expanding his game. CP3's done a phenomenal job. Just when people thought he was washed, people thought that CP3 wasn't going to make the playoffs. CP3 has helped lead the OKC Thunder to a fifth seed in the West when I didn't even see them as a playoff team this year. DMV hero. That's a good point you brought up, G Money, because Devin Booker had 70 points just a couple of years ago. But this was really the first season that Devin Booker has really mixed up his game. One, taking more mid-range shots, putting the ball on the floor a lot more. He wasn't even doing that much a couple of years ago. He's kind of similar to Klay Thompson, only he doesn't defend. Klay Thompson can play defense compared to Devin Booker. Devin Booker, I would say, is the slightly better scorer than I say slightly, not by much, but slightly. Oh yeah. So Dame is just like LeBron, very big. Yeah, Dame is the narcissist. Listen, Dame is a great player, great all-star player, but I'm sorry, man. That's why when I'm looking, y'all see the odds that Damian Lillard is given, right? That just shows me I can't trust the dude. Now, I will agree with you on this, Omar. For a while, the Blazers have not done such a great job in putting pieces together, but they do have some pieces, in the last. Well, I can say last year they were good, but well, I mean, it's like, yeah, man, it's like, and at the very least, you money apologize, man. It's like almost makes it seem like if you're coming at people, and I'm like, yo, I'm just making my point. Somebody's coming at you, bro. Who said Levine over Devin Booker? Yeah, I don't know where you're getting your stuff from, man. Hmm. Uh, wow. Huh. Yep. Omar says Levine over Devin Booker. Oh my God. Wait, wait, G Money. Did you say that Zach Levine is better than Klay Thompson? No, then let me read that again. Oh, over Devin Booker? Hmm. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Skip and Shannon are the biggest buck dancers on TV. The biggest buck dancers on TV. Skip acts like Jordan does no wrong. Shannon acts like LeBron does. Even though Shannon does give him some criticism, but even then, so he'll have an excuse following it though. He'll have an excuse following it. Yeah, I don't know about that Zach Levine with Devin Booker though. I mean, Devin Booker's game is not really predicated on athleticism anyway. That's a tough one. I may have to do that in the future. Zach Levine going up against, yeah. Well, you got to do a better job, G Money, because you have a tendency to do that, man. You got to work. You got to work on that, my friend. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button for the Louis Sports Network. Ron says Damian's greatest asset is that he's good at suddenly getting super hot. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing with Lillard. I mean, that the one thing that he can do is get hot. And when he gets hot, he can hit hot. I've seen him do it against the Warriors many times, but it's the truth, man. And when I look at Dame Lillard, I'm telling you, man, that dude ain't careful. Trust me, he's gonna have a problem. If he's not careful, he's gonna have a problem. Check that out real quick, folks. I just wanted to put this little stat out here. It says, how good was Jordan around the rim? And this is in his prime. There he is dunking on Greg Anthony. Those look like the playoff eights. So I'm going to say that's 93. 91, 92 regular season. Shooting at the rim, 65.3%. In the paint, 54.1%. Mid-range, 52%. And three-point range, that wasn't Jordan's biggest strength, but he was all right, 31.8%. Now let's go to the playoffs. At the rim, 60.6%. In the paint, 53.5. Mid-range, 48.6. Three-point range, 38.6. Wow. And this was all in the 91-92 regular season. Regular season shooting to playoff shooting. So I know for Layla, I had to put him in there. All right, Omar, match him up. Match him up. All right, match him up. I had to put the GOAT in there, as y'all can see. But look at that. That was just the 91-92 regular season around the rim. And then look, not only does it give you the at the rim in the paint, it gives you the mid range. The man shot 52% in the mid range in the regular season. And he was still able to shoot almost a respectable 49% in the playoffs. Look at those ridiculous numbers. Wait, G Money, why are you bringing up 2004 though? Yeah, good point, Ron. That's actually a more objective standpoint. Zach, of course it don't, Tyree. It don't. Do I have a pick of Kareem? I hope I didn't get rid of it. Oh no. I got you, Tyree. There you go. Tyree looking at that pick like that's more like it. um, yeah, but I agree with Ron. Check this point. He says Zach and Devin are similar in the sense that they're both very talented, put up great numbers, but it's questionable if they're winning players. I agree with that. I question that about Devin. I have that to me. But those are crazy numbers. So if anybody tell you that, man, if anybody tells you about those numbers, tell them about you screenshot it and be like, that's more like it. MJ, the greatest mid-range shooter of all time. Kareem with the most unstoppable move of all time. Don't be saying ill. That's Kareem right there. That's Kareem. People also forget that the Warriors had some injuries on their team. Not saying that Portland didn't, but I'm talking about playing, and they were still able to find a way to win. Yeah, that to me is crazy. The Warriors were predicted to win, but people thought Portland could give them a really good fight, considering because the Warriors were much weaker, because this was a much more depleted team. We get back to MJ. Something wrong with that picture. Nah, it's just right. It's just right. Man, look at that, man. That's crazy. Look at that 91-92 regular season, man. At the rim, 6'5", and the playoffs, 6'0". In the paint, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I already changed it back. I'm done. It's kind of like I'm playing with latent emotions. You put Kareem, ill. Tyrese like, that's more like it. I put MJ, that ain't Kareem. And then and Layla's got heart emojis again. Watchful says, my problem is how did the game move away from the mid-range when so many greats have been successful there like MJ, Kobe, Magic, Bird, KD, Kawhi? Omar, Nick Young was not on that. Wait, no, Nick Young was not on that Warriors team in 2019. David West was also not on that team in 2019. They both were gone. Now Quinn Cook was there, and Sean Livingston was there, but Nick Young and David West were both gone. For real. Yeah, I'm gonna say that Sean Livingston was not. He did not look good in that postseason. He ended up retiring after the 2019 finals. He ended up retiring after that. He was not as good as he was in 2018 and before that. Sean was much more dependable from 2015 to 2018. 2019, he was not great. He was not great. And I can say that with a straight face. Sometimes I feel, sometimes I dream that he is me. Uh, it's true. And you knew it was coming. On top of the three of the top 20 players in the league in general. But did Kevin Durant play though? Kevin Durant didn't play. He injured his Achilles. He injured his Achilles at that time. Yeah, and the thing is also there's really no centers in the league today. There's really no big men. They're few or far in between, honestly. Yeah, the Warriors will be back. No question about it. I agree with you, Karam. They'll be back. They will definitely be back. I'm not saying championship, but they'll be back in the playoff mix. Like I said, I can't count this team out because they'll be back. Oh yeah, let me just continue what Damian Lillard was saying, right? It was a two-horse race. Giannis was winning. So this is what Damian Lillard said. He says, this season, I think it's LeBron. Lillard said, they're the number one team in the West. They've been consistent all year long. And for him to be at the age he's at with the amount of miles that he has on his body, how often he's talked about, the reason for that is the media, you dodo head. The pressure that they've put on him in every little thing that he does at the level he's performed. You know what's so crazy? It's like if Damien doesn't even know, who this guy is, or is he choosing to ignore it? It almost makes it seem like if Lillard is trying to control the narrative when he says it like this. In every little thing that he does, at the level he's performing at, in my opinion, I think he's the MVP. See, I would respect that opinion if I didn't hear what I just heard in that statement, in that comment. First of all, LeBron is playing great in his 17th season. I give him credit. He's leading the league in assists. But he's not doing anything else other than assists. Yeah, he's kind of stepped up his defense, but again, who changed the culture defensively on that team? It wasn't LeBron. It was Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis is going to be key. He's going to be key. He is gonna be key. DeMarcus Cousins was also injured, Omar. I feel like some of these guys are not watching the games. Even if they had DeMarcus Cousins, it sounded like he played. He didn't play until the NBA Finals. He got injured in the first round. So it doesn't matter who they had. They weren't healthy. If they were healthy, I would agree, but they weren't healthy. People can't just say, oh, they had this, this, and this, and this, and this. KD got injured in the second round. DeMarcus Cousins got injured in the first round. So they were already out two players. And they're fortunate they didn't lose Curry with the finger injury that he suffered in the first round against the Clippers. That was the most depleted Warriors team. Livingston wasn't even playing up to the Sean Livingston of 2018. So that's why the Blazers they really don't have excuses, to be honest with you. You don't say you're better than one team from a confidence standpoint. You get swept after having three double-digit leads. Then you say because we didn't have Nurkic. If the Warriors had KD and they had DeMarcus Cousins, that would have been a four-game sweep already. Anyway, but the Warriors swept them even without those guys, and that's what's more pathetic. Look at the Houston Rockets. They should have beat the Warriors because they lost KD, and they let Curry go off 33 points in the second half, and they got knocked off. He was there. Nah, nah, yeah. Shout out to OKC, man. They play really hard. They're definitely doing their thing. It's true. They have so many defensive players. Yeah, AD is definitely doing that. Frank Vogel, give him a lot of credit. He's been doing a great job. The reason that analytics is saying that, they yeah, it don't matter. It's one thing to say they're the best players, but you can't. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Even if they have it, it makes more sense if they're playing. If they're not, they're a depleted team. You can't use that argument, Omar. No matter what you say, you can't use that. Even if they had them, was DeMarcus Cousins wasn't even healthy. So even if they had him, and if he's not healthy, he's a liability. You can't use that excuse. If he's gonna be there and he's a liability, then Cousins is not. He's not gonna be effective. Never said that these guys aren't the best players in the world. They are. Never said that you ain't even watch basketball. But my point is, DeMarcus Cousins and Kevin Durant would make your point if they were healthy. The bottom line is they weren't. If they're healthy playing all these games like in the playoffs, you would be absolutely right. The problem is if you particularly look at last year, DeMarcus Cousins got hurt. Remember, he injured his Achilles against Houston. The Warriors signed him for a minimum. He had to work his way back into shape, and just when he was doing that, he ended up injuring his quad. Then Kevin Durant tears it, ruptures his Achilles against the Rockets. That's two players you take away right there. The Warriors are more depleted because the Warriors bench was not as deep as it was in years past. So yeah, are they the best players in the world? Yeah, I'm not saying I don't disagree with you there, but they have to play. And the bottom line is both DeMarcus and KD, they missed a lot of playoff games. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What did Layla say? Omar, you gotta do better using context though. You gotta use you gotta use eye test, my man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the end of the stream. We're coming to a full stop. Again, appreciate Omar and everybody coming in through the stream. You guys have been unbelievable as you as always are. Um, like I said, whether we agree or disagree, it's all love at the end of the day. So don't take it personal. And there I am. So like I said, I want to thank everybody for coming through in this chat. And before I go, G Money says they have Portland just didn't execute. Da 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 da. I disagree. In a 4-game series, the better team always wins. Well, the Warriors ended up beating the better team because Portland didn't execute. I mean, I picked them to win. I honestly picked them to win, but I thought it would be a much more competitive series. I really thought that. Oh, hey, Layla, what's up? I hope everybody had a good time. Like I said, I always welcome disagreements. Just try to use context with your disagreements. And again, like I said, bottom line, I appreciate everybody, man. Yeah, that's the key thing, Winetta. They froze under pressure. That's it. That's it. That's it. I actually kind of agree with G Money, man. Sometimes it's a matter of who wants it more because you can be better than the other team, but if the other team shows more hunger than you guys, it can happen, man. Appreciate it, man. Continue to like, continue to hit the subscribe, and continue to share these streams. Dance at Chihuahua, pick go pick. So, like I said, once again, shout out to Omar, shout out to everybody. You guys, continue to make great points. Oh, he said football. Yeah, you could kind of say that. All right, man. So, nighty night to everybody from the Lewis Sports Network. You already know the drill on my motto. We chat together. Well, that's Ryan's motto, but chat together, stream together. Family for life as always. And from the Lewis Sports Network, my motto is bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night, and we'll be back on tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna be on tomorrow early because I'm going to my friend's house because he is celebrating his graduation. So I have a couple of live streams up early. Make sure you guys pull up for that. So I appreciate everybody, man. Take care. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So I'll be here early. Saturday and Sunday, we come in with some heat. So make sure y'all pull up for that. And take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night.